Welcome to the Partnernomics Partnering Foundations course. Our mission is to make strategic partnering become a core competency for every client. Join the exciting conversations in our collaboration platform after this topical video.
Welcome back. The high-tech globalized 21st century economy is ripe for partnerships. There is no doubt that technology is changing our lives, and it is changing the business landscape, literally by the day. The change from on-premises hardware to the cloud, mobile broadband internet, streaming video, artificial intelligence, and autonomous vehicles are just a few examples of technologies that are disrupting markets and creating massive opportunities to form new partnerships. In this video, I will share some macro market statistics that demonstrate the 21st century economy is unlike any time we have ever seen. I will wrap up this video by offering some strategies for how you can best position your company to capture great opportunities that are present today. Given the high levels of market uncertainty, one thing is crystal clear: companies that know how to partner will be the big winners. Now, let's get started. You know you are getting old when you start saying, "Remember way back when I promised myself I would never do this, and here we go." But this example illustrates my next point quite well. Do you know what this is? That's right, it is the first cell phone. It looks more like a plastic brick. It's a satellite phone and it was launched for commercial use in 1973. It came with a price tag of $10,000 and it costs $10 per minute to use. Wow, that's expensive. By the mid-1980s, the cost of satellite phones was cut in half. In the early 90s, the per-minute rates dropped to around $1 per minute, and the telecom industry saw a transformation from satellite communications to land-based cell towers. In the mid-90s, mobile phone providers were giving away phones with an annual contract, and the per-minute rates dropped to 20 cents. Today, it can be argued that the voice portion of our cell phone bill is virtually free, and we simply pay for the massive amounts of data that we use to stream video, surf the internet, and use any lineup of thousands of mobile apps. Why has the cost of cell phone technology dropped so dramatically over the past 45 years? And how might this help us understand opportunities to add value to our company's products and services? Have you ever heard of Moore's Law? Well, Moore's Law is the answer to the last question. Moore's Law states, holding cost constant, the computing power and capabilities of electronic devices becomes exponentially greater over time. Have you ever bought a laptop or an HD television only to see that it is selling for half the price when your friend buys the same device a year and a half later? This is Moore's Law. We will spend time later on this topic discussing how this concept is bringing great opportunities to organizations across the world. Change. This is a word that scares a lot of people. Let me ask you a question. Is change a threat or is it an opportunity? I think the answer is yes to both sides. I believe a threat or an opportunity is in the eyes of the beholder. Innovative leaders see change as a great opportunity to make improvements that better serve their customers. There is no doubt change is coming. No, change is here and it is here to stay. A lot of times in business, we hear the term change management, and we are asked to find better ways to manage change. The great Peter Drucker said, "One cannot manage change. One can only be ahead of it." What does this mean? The 21st century economy is changing at a rapid pace. As business leaders, we cannot dictate how technology will impact our industry or our company. But we can manage our business's strategies and how we position our employees so our organization can prosper. So, how is the 21st century economy changing? According to the Boston Consulting Group, 33% of all companies that are publicly traded today will be delisted in the next 5 years. Being delisted on a stock exchange can happen for several reasons, but most of the primary causes are due to poor financial performance. According to Inc. magazine, 50% of the current S&P 500 companies will be replaced within the next 10 years. In other words, half of the 500 largest U.S. firms that are publicly traded will either merge with other companies or be acquired. Again, The primary reason for this change is due to poor financial performance. Companies such as Sears, BlackBerry, Pets.com, and Circuit City are just a few examples of one-time dominant players that failed to innovate and see change as an opportunity. I found this statistic to be the most interesting. The average lifespan of an S&P 500 company has been reduced from 67 years in the 1920s to less than 15 years today. This point highlights the amount of volatility that we are seeing within large companies today. These three statistics underscore the massive amount of change that we are seeing in large corporations, which is an indicator that the same shift is happening in companies of all sizes and all industries. So I ask you again, is change a threat, or is it an opportunity to outmaneuver your competition and prosper? Are these changes opening opportunities to create new markets with no competition like Uber, Tesla, Amazon, TrueCar, and Airbnb did? This is the exciting challenge that all partnering professionals are leading today. This brings us to the end of this topic. In this video, I shared how the 21st century economy is rapidly changing, and leaders can view these changes as a threat or an opportunity to grow. I challenge you to identify new opportunities that technology is bringing that can revolutionize the products and services that your company is offering today. I hope you enjoyed the content from this topic. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.
Thank you for participating in the Partnernomics Partnering Foundations course. Click the link below to join the exciting conversations happening in our collaboration platform.